Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I will be going over my two favorite credit cards that I have personally had of all time. I'll be starting off with the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card and also be reviewing the Wells Fargo Reflect credit card. In total, from my experience, I have had 7 overall cards, such as the Chase Freedom, Capital One Platinum, and Quicksilver. Also the Discover It credit card, and finally the Citi Double Cash credit card. And yeah, I'll be starting off with these Wells Fargo ones because these have been my favorite by far. Now, when hearing others express their opinion about Wells Fargo, I usually hear how much they suck or how unreliable they actually are. However, since then, they have been trying to regain market share in their credit card industry because these two cards are very competitive when you compare them to the rest. Starting off, we have the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. This credit card has honestly been the GOAT in my opinion. You do need decent credit, though I would not recommend you applying if your credit score is less than 700. If it's not there yet, instead I'd recommend you applying for a card that's easier to get accepted with. Build your score up to wherever you can get it to, and in the future, once it's primed and ready to go, then you can apply for those cards. Also, make sure that you don't have too high of a credit usage when applying for it. I recommend anybody to have their credit usage around 10 to 15% if possible, but the minimum at least under 30% if you're going to apply for this card. If not, if you have excessive debt, you will get denied. You don't want to be wasting a hard inquiry just to get denied. That would suck. Now, obviously, you can do whatever you want, but that's just my personal opinion of what I would do. Back when I applied, the first perk that this card came with was their nice sign-up bonus. That's where you spend $1,000 in the first 3 months and you get $200 cash back. In the process of doing this video, though, I did find out that they have cut that spending requirement in half to now $500 within 3 months, and you get that $200 cash back. That means that you only need to spend $167 each month. Honestly, that's literally just gas and groceries in today's times, and you'll get that bonus. To be honest, another reason why the Wells Fargo credit cards are goated and heavily underrated. In the future, if the minimum goes back up to that $1,000, you can use my strategy. I remember I needed new tires, so I applied for the card around that time. I paid it with my credit card along with all of my normal bills like my gas, groceries, and it was honestly very easy to meet that minimum. Maybe wait until closer to Christmas if you're going to be spending more around that time. To help you with that $200, maybe they'll go towards those gifts for your loved ones. That's if you have like no big bills coming up. If you get accepted for the card, you'll be able to utilize the 0% interest rate for the first 15 months. Afterwards, it goes to whatever standard rate that they give you. And honestly, as long as you pay off your balance off every month, you'll be receiving 2% cash back just for spending on necessities, bills, things that you are already going to pay for. Next, we have the Wells Fargo Reflect card. But if you're enjoying the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to support the channel. Anything is appreciated. Now, without further ado, back to the Wells Fargo Reflect card. Honestly, if you find yourself in credit card debt and you need help paying it off, the Wells Fargo Reflect card could be a strong consideration for you. The Reflect card is for those who have good credit that need extra help paying off their debt. They give you 18 months, 0% interest, and it turns to 21 months if you make on-time payments every single month. This also applies for balance transfers made on the card. Now, for example, if you're paying interest on a credit card that has a balance of, let's say, $5,000, instead of paying interest on $5,000 every month, you can transfer that over to your Reflect card for a 3% fee, and you'll be able to get those 21 months to pay that off with no interest while you pay everything off as fast as possible. Again though, make sure you get your debt down below 30% for the best chances to get approved, and with a credit score of 700 and above. After you get your utilization down below 30%, give it an extra 2 weeks for the credit usage to update. As for my credit limit, they gave me a credit limit of $12,000 immediately when I was accepted. Definitely a great tool if you find yourself in debt and need time to pay it off without paying interest. As for the Wells Fargo customer service that they have been a delight. I once made a huge purchase, and shortly after, their fraud department called me to verify that it was me that made that purchase and it wasn't someone else. Whenever I give them a call and I need something, I never really have to wait that long, maybe like 1 minute, 2 tops, before I can actually get a human being to talk with. Overall, both the Active Cash Card and the Reflect credit card get a 5-star review from Old Donnie here. Subscribe to be able to get my future reviews, and take care.